All right. I gotta look at one more thing here. Desktop. Got a couple of shows coming up this weekend, and my biggest challenge, it's the Homestead Festival in Hardison Mills, Columbia area, Rory Feek's farm. And I had to put together two 40-minute sets, Friday and Saturday. And the Homestead Festival, it's a great festival, very family oriented. There's just, it's all about self-sufficiency and homesteading and all of that. But I just figured my normal set list of all my drinking songs probably doesn't fit the bill. So I was going through my set lists and my song lists and put together I think is a nice set list, but there's some songs on there that I haven't done in a long time, like this one. He's up on his horse with the sun, and he'll work till the work is all done. He'll stick around till it's over, then he's looking for the next run. But they're farther and fewer between. It just keeps getting tougher, it seems. He stays tall on the saddle, he can tell where the wind's blowing from. He's the last of his kind from a long ago time, when men rode into sunsets, fought for what's right. But we've paved all the prairies, and John Wayne is gone. And nobody plays waltzes or old cowboy songs. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. He knows the world's passed him on by. He don't bother and he don't wonder why. He just laughs when he sees all the rush from the freeways and cars. He never wants more than he needs. 3 squares and enough room to breathe. He says, keep your cell phones and Wi-Fi's, I'll sit here and pick my guitar. He's the last of his kind from a long ago time, when men rode into sunsets and fought for what's right. But we paved all the prairies, and John Wayne is gone. He's gone. And nobody plays waltzes or old cowboy songs. Da da da, da 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 da, da 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 da. But we paved all the prairies, and John Wayne is gone. He's gone. Nobody plays waltzes or old cowboy songs. You know, I'd give my last nickel to hear one cowboy song. Woo, I haven't played that in a long time. Papa's here. Good morning. Happy Friday. That's funny. Good morning there, Bradley. Today is the day. So Papa's asking what day it is because he sent me a message yesterday and said, "Where are you? I'm looking. I can't find you." And I said, "Well, it's Thursday, so I'm not here." And I think we both got a big laugh out of that. So thank you for the smile there, Papa. And I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you here. I know we saw you a few weeks ago too, but I miss you when you're gone. So thank you for being here, sir. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you move the little conversation place for just a minute, you can see where you can put thumbs up or thumbs down. I'd appreciate you giving this a thumbs up. It's Friday. We're on YouTube. If you want to hear something, let me know. I'm going to be going through some of the stuff on this set list just to make sure that I'm well versed. So there you go. Starting with this one. I think Mrs. Southworth is here too. She watches from her phone, and she's in Minnesota right now. And she can't really comment when she's on her phone, so... But I know she's here, so good morning, darling. I guess it's true that I ain't cool like Dale Watson. Don't fill up tours like Tyler Childers can. It's okay if I can't wow that trendy Nashville crowd. I'm a-coming around to Honky Tonk again. Yeah. Now Dallas Moore had Lucky Chucky, and man, they burned it up the road. Highway Queen will always be Nikki Lane. And old Sturgill's tried it all. Hell, I bet he's had a ball. But me, I'm coming around to Honky Tonk again. Bradley, why start now? Yeah, with me it's nothing new. Same old rhinestones on the suit, picking and grinning for the tip jar and a beer. Too damn old to be a star, but I keep banging this guitar just as long as someone out there wants to hear. Now Jesse Daniel, he's hooking bass while he's out there kicking ass like Charlie Crockett with the ghost of old James Hank. They're all chasing neon dreams, playing roadhouse poetry. But me, I'm coming round to Honky Tonk again. If Mark Levy were here, he'd do something like this. Dig it down, 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 down. Bap, bow, bap, bow, down, little, little, down. Do ba down, 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 do, 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 down, down, do, 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 do. When my paper meets a pen, I go where I've always been. Another barroom tale of good love going wrong. Steady backbeat never fails when I hear them pedals wail. That music takes me back where I belong. Well, I hope you like your country music real, 'cause I ain't here to reinvent the wheel. That good old sound feels like a long-lost friend. Look for me in your hometown, we'll fire it up and tear it down when I come around to Honky Tonk again. Hey, y'all want to hear some rap country? Well, you're barking up the wrong dang tree, son. I'm coming around to Honky Tonk again. Yeah, I'm coming around to Honky Tonk again. Yeah, coming round to Honky Tonk again. Hey, you know what's fun? Coffee in the morning's fun, but you know what else is fun? Sharing. Sharing is a beautiful thing. It would be fun if you guys, while we're watching this, shared the link to your Facebook and let people know, hey, good morning. You should check this out. This knucklehead's up at 7 in the morning singing country songs on a Friday. So y'all should come on and listen. Let's get a few more people here. That would be fun. Good morning, James. Good morning, James. How are you, sir? Let's see. Hello, Regis Ann. Good to see you last Friday. Regis Ann came out and said hi. We did the Big Plate Special. If you missed it live on WDVX, I just shared the full video of it. I think yesterday. It's on YouTube as well. So check it out. They say the early bird gets the worm, but then that early worm gets ate. So I believe I'm gonna stay in bed till 10 and cook some toast and eggs. Well, that rat race we're all running feels more like a hamster wheel. Life's been running nowhere fast. Sounds like a sucker's deal. Only dead fish go with the flow. So I keep on swimming upstream. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway, I suppose. Only dead fish go with the flow. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. They say a penny saved is a penny earned, but these days that don't buy much. If I had a dime for every time I heard it, I'd have $100. If I work my fingers to the elbow, what's it gonna get me in the end? A couple shekels in the piggy bank and a bucket full of debt. Only dead fish go with the flow. So I keep on swimming upstream. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway, I suppose. Only dead fish go with the flow. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potato, a big kosher pickle and a cold draft beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I clear on that dead fish? Go with the flow. So I keep on swimming upstream. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway, I suppose. Only dead fish go with the flow. Oh no, only dead fish go with the flow. You know, they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Who can say what this all means? I sure as hell don't know. Oh, but even so, string. That's the only life I know. And the finish line will find me anyway. I suppose only dead fish go with the flow. No, no, only dead fish go with the flow. La 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 la. Regis says, posting kicked me out, had to find my way back. Well, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. These computers are going to be the death of us all. It's funny, you know, I'm not a fan of technology, but if it wasn't for this technology, we wouldn't be doing this on Friday mornings. I'd be still doing it on Friday mornings right here, sitting on this chair, playing guitar before I start my work day, but I'd just be singing for the dogs. So I guess I'm happy about technology for giving me this. So thank you for that. What else should I play? Regis Anna's here. I should probably play These Old Bones for her. These old bones sure like complaining when they drag me out of bed. I don't mind the ache and pain. Good to know that I ain't dead. These old bones don't get nowhere fast. They guided me this far. These old bones, they like picking on an old flat top guitar. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't ever been this old before. It's harder to recuperate. They don't bounce back like they did. But when the whiskey lubricates, well, they feel just like kids. These old bones don't dance, the truth to tell, they never really could. These old bones got enough to know that they still got it good. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never been this old before. You might call me a fossil, really past my prime, but my baby likes the way these old bones, they take the time. They're what God gave me to work with until He calls me home. I got these old bones. Woo! What are y'all doing this weekend? I got the Homestead Festival today and tomorrow. I'd say get tickets and come see me, but the whole festival's sold out. Sunday, I'm going to go to a kind of a Comic Con. I might grill up a steak at some point. That's about it. I ain't planning on these old bones getting planted no time soon. They still got a lot of miles to go and plenty left to do. Long as guitars pick it hot, Honky Tonk serve beer on ice, You keep that chair to rock, 'cause of these old bones just hit their prime. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never felt this good before. Now, you might call me fossil, really past my prime, but my baby likes the way that these old bones take their time. They're what God gave me to work with till he calls me home. Said I got these old bones. I said I got these old bones. Thank God for these old bones. I got these old bones. How about a blues song I heard you sing once? Holes in My Pocket. Papa, I'm glad you're here. Let's see here. Holes in my pocket. I got holes. I got holes in my pocket, holes in the soles of my shoes. I got holes in my pocket, holes in the sole of my shoes. It's this hole in my heart, fill me up with the blues. I got no money in my pocket, don't bother me none. I seen riches go, I seen riches come. They say you can't take it with you when it's all said and done. But when my baby left, she took it all, and who's having fun? I got holes in my pocket, hole in the sole of my shoes. I got holes in my pocket, holes in the sole of my shoes. It's this hole in my heart, filling me up with the blues. Let's see here. I've been wearing my boots right down to my feet, walking block by block and street by street, looking for my baby, though she treat me so mean. When it come to lovey-dovey, she's the best I ever seen. I got holes in my pocket, hole in the sole of my shoes. I got hole in my pocket, holes in the soles of my shoes. It's this hole in my heart, filling me up with the blues. I got a hole in my pocket, hole in the sole of my shoes. I got holes in my pocket, hole in the sole of my shoes. It's this hole in my heart that filling me up with the blues. I got a hole in my pocket, I got a hole in my shoes. I got a hole in my pocket, I got a hole in my shoes. It's this hole in my heart that filling me up with the blues. Something like that. Thank you for the request. That is called Holes. It's a song I wrote many, many years ago. That is the Southworth original, yes. One of I know some of you may have heard this before, but I do have a blues album that I wrote. I finished writing it back in 2015, and I have yet to record it. So it's something that's on the, it's been on the back burner now for about 10 years, and it is slowly moving up to a front burner. I'm not abandoning honky tonk music, but I've had a love for blues music as a conscious young adult even longer than I have had a love for honky tonk music, although that country honky tonk music is embedded in me much deeper from like 2 and 3 years old. Uh, but I had a huge love for the blues, and so that I'm actually, as we speak, I've been talking to Mark, my guitar player. One of the things that we learned early on is we both love the blues. Um, but I've been talking to a bass player and reached out to some other players, and we're working towards it. I'm not going to give you a timeline because we need to get together. We need to find the right combination and uh, and start working these songs up. But someday sooner than later, you will start hearing things from Homer Hartfield and the Hellhounds. Yeah, that'll be fun. That will be fun. But yeah, that's what we're working on. I got a plan on how I want to record it. It's going to be totally different than what I've ever done, anything I've ever done before, which is my favorite thing to do. I love doing things I've never done before, finding new ways to stretch it out. All right, what's next? Oh, James asked for Just Fishing, and that's on the set list too. So ba da 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 ba da 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 da. My suit and tie feels like a noose today. Them old city streets are mean. Think I'll sneak out and drive down to the lake. Find me a spot that's cool, green, with my line in the water and a bobber on top. Crack a cold beer, turn the phone off, wait until I get a little nibble. I'm just fishing. Got bait on a hook, man, look at that view. Nowhere to go, got nothing to do but wait until I get a little nibble. I'm just fishing. Da 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 da. Snapper stretched his neck out for a little sun. Willow trees giving me a little shade. Lazy dragonfly, and he ain't the only one, buzzing through this perfect day. With a line in the water and a bobber on top, crack a cool beer, turn the phone off, wait until I get a little. I'm just fishing. I got bait on a hook, man, look at that view. Nowhere to go, got nothing to do but wait until I get a little nibble. I'm just fishing. Got my line in the water with a bobber on top, crack a cold beer, turn the phone off and wait until I get a little nibble. I'm just fishing. No strike kind of lure, I got worms in a sack. I hooked a couple cats, but I threw them both back. Wait until I get a little nibble. Only wait until I get a little nibble. Just fishing. Woo woo! Thank you for the request, James. Appreciate that. Yeah, I been talking to a bass player this week. We've talked about it before, but I'm saying, hey, let's start putting some folks together. And if I already have a drummer or I already have a bass player for a project, I like to give them the opportunity to bring in, like, if it's a bass player, like in this case it is, I like to give them the opportunity to recommend the drummers that they work best with, because I know this guy does a lot in the blues genre, so he already knows who the strong drummers are in the area for that type of music. So he gave me some names. I'm reaching out to them, and then I need to throw a keyboard player, Hammond organist into the mix, and then we got to get to work. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I actually started working this up this morning. I woke up thinking about, that's kind of the groove. I can't play it and sing do 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 when nothing takes you higher or brings you as low. The more you talk about it, the less you know. Poets, drunks, and preachers, and fools like me have wasted their lives trying to solve the mystery. We all play, we all lose. Love makes fools, the dangest things we all choose. Love makes fools. Well, it slipped right through your fingers, or it could stick like glue. You can't control it or tell it what to do. Come up from out of nowhere, goes in the black of night. For just the slightest taste of it, many fought and died. We all play, we all lose. Love makes fools, we dangest things we all choose. Love makes fools. So it goes like that, and then there'd be some leads, and then, let's see here. Cut you like a razor, leaves in the black. Now, cut you like a razor, kill you with a smile. Convinces you to see the truth when everything's a lie. The only perfect treasure held by a lucky few. The only damn thing that I'm looking for you. We all play, we all choose, we all lose. Love makes fools, damnedest thing we all choose. Love makes fools, love makes fools. Something like that. I was in the shower this morning. Sorry for the visual. And I was thinking about that rhythm. And all of a sudden I started singing those lyrics, which are from an old country song that I wrote years ago. That's this really slow tune. And I thought, oh man, that fits perfect. And it has that bluesy vibe too. So I think I just added that to the set list. And There's another song. I hope I'm not boring you all to tears. There's another song that so there's going to be, I got the album written. I needed one more song, and I think that was it. Did you guys like that at all? Um, but if we're going to go out, if I need to get a band tightened up on those songs, I also have to get some good blues covers in there too. And there's a song, I've never even seen this movie. The movie is called Death Proof by Quentin Tarantino. Um, but I've seen a clip from it that has this song, and I've had this song in my head for the longest time. And this week I was driving through Indiana and Kentucky working, and I kept thinking about that song, so I looked it up, and I probably listened to that song 50 times this week. It's a Coasters song. Let me know if any of you have ever heard this song. It's a song from the Coasters called Down in Mexico. Anybody ever heard that song? But the scene in the movie is just really cool with Kurt Russell. And but that song is just fire. It just has this swampy, grinding groove to it. And I was thinking that could be a cool song for a blues band. Just with just the slightest of tweaks in the arrangement. So I'm excited about that song. Look that up. Look, you don't have to look up the Death Proof scene, but just look up the Coasters Down in Mexico. I will say that the version on the Death Proof soundtrack is better than the original version. So maybe you do look up that. But anyways, let me know what you think. What else is on my set list here? See if there's anything else that I need to work up, practice. No. No, Critters. I should do Critters. I haven't done Critters in a while. Let's do that. What do you think? You guys want to hear Critters? Critter gonna crawl where it's dark and dank. Shrimp gonna bow, skunk gonna stank. Oh, hound dog gonna howl at the moon. Firefly light up every night in June. Critter gonna crawl, I'm gonna fall for you. Is that how it goes? Man, good thing I'm working the song up. Is that how the song starts? Critter gonna crawl, it's dark and day. Yeah? Yeah. Cricket gonna fiddle, froggy gonna crow, armadillo in the middle, porcupine gonna pole. Well, you never seen a horse like the Tennessee stud. Catfish are gonna swim in Mississippi mud. Critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall for you. When it come to what happened in between me and you, nature gonna do what nature gonna do. Moon gonna shine, planet gonna spin, fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen. Fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen. Hey, yeah, yeah. I'm glad I'm working this one up. I was thinking, oh, I don't need to do that, but I haven't played it in a while, have I? Well, when it come to what happened in between me and you, nature gonna do what nature gonna do. Moon gonna shine, planet gonna spin, fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen. Fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen. Oh, no, do stray, so snaky gonna hiss. Bumblebee gonna buzz. Skeeter gonna stick, yeah, yeah, Winnie, Winnie looking for the blood. Every moth gonna flutter to an open flame with a love bug without you, baby, never be the same. Critter gonna crawl, I'm gonna fall for you. I said every moth gonna flutter to an open flame. Well, don't hate the player, baby, hate the game. Critter gonna crawl, I'm gonna fall for you. I said a critter gonna crawl, I'm gonna fall for you. Critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall. Well, for you, girl, talking head over heels, baby. Well, dun, 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 dun. Woo! Critters. You know, I had a couple of good cups of coffee this week while I was on the road, but it's hard to find. I mean, I'll stop at a Starbucks if I have to. But I'd rather find a local place, like a regional place, but not all regional places are great. But yeah, that's all right. That's all right. There's nothing like coffee at home. I was thinking that it's funny, you know, that most places I stay, there's nice showers, but there's nothing like your shower at home. There's nothing like your bed and your pillow. And the older I get, the more I appreciate those kind of things. Is that weird? Anything else you guys would like to hear? Yell it out. Or, I mean, you could do that. I don't know that it would do you much good. Try typing it out, probably. Let's see here. How about... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Hey, hillbilly singer, sing me a song about a cold-hearted woman done a good man wrong. Here's a 20 in a bucket, keep the sadness coming. I'll fill it up all night long. I need a beer, drinking girl, cheat, tear, weeping, broken-hearted country song. Most Friday nights I'd be that guy to stepping across the floor. Since she said goodbye, don't feel like dancing anymore. Didn't see her leaving coming. Man, she took me by surprise. They say misery loves company. I need me some tonight. Hey, Billy singer, sing me a song. A cold-hearted woman done a good man wrong. Here's a 20 in a bucket, keep the sadness coming. I'll fill it up all night long. I need a beer, drinking girl, cheating, tear, weaving, broken-hearted country song. You think by now I'd drink my way out of this neon hell, but I'm stuck on that lost highway Hank Williams knew so well. Didn't I understand the band must play a line dance now and then, but when you played Hank's, your cheating heart, it felt like a long-lost friend. Hey, Billy singer, sing me a song. A cold-hearted woman done a good man wrong. Here's a 20 in a bucket, keep the sadness coming. I fill it up all night long. I need a beer, drinking girl, cheating, tear, weeping, broken-hearted country song. a beer drinking, girl cheating, tear weeping, broken hearted country song. Yes, I do. How many songs does it take to get to the end of a coffee cup? Well, what do we got here? We still got a few people here, huh? Good. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I see a couple of thumbs up. Thank you for that. Thumbs up are great. We love them. I see that you'll be trucking to Frank Brown. Yes, bring your drone, please. That would be great because if you're able to get back there, absolutely. And I'm sure this year the weather will be better. But yeah, I would definitely love to. I still have that idea for the woman on my new tattoo video. So yes, woman on my new tattoo. This is one I'm not playing at the festival this weekend at the Homestead Festival. Hey, bartender, does she look familiar? You seen her around this old bar. A beauty like her you'd be sure to recall. She's shining like a northern star. She left quite an impression right here on my chest. I wish I could remember, but now I'll never forget. Yeah. Now I'm looking for the woman on my new tattoo. Yeah, she got under my skin with her long raven hair and her eyes sky blue. I'll be searching till I find her again. Searching till I find her again. Well, she walked up to me after 13 tequilas and asked me if I wanted to dance. We got hot in a hurry and things got blurry as we ran out for low tide romance. I remember the beat of her heart in the surf, then the sting of the needle pledging my heart to her. Now I'm looking for the woman on my new tattoo. Yeah, she got under my skin with her long raven hair and her eyes sky blue. And I dress up to there, the way she moved. I'll be searching till I find her again. Searching till I find her again. The woman on my new tattoo. 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 Well, I woke up this morning, she was nowhere in sight, just this epidermal art to remember her by. Woo! That might be too ambitious on a Friday. What do you think? You guys still with me? I look frozen on this end. Oh, I see what happened. But now I'm looking for the woman on my new tattoo. Yeah, she got under my skin with her long raven hair and her eyes sky blue. With that dress up to there and the way she moved, I can still smell her kiss and taste her perfume. I'll be searching till I find her again. Searching till I find her again. Hey, I'll be searching till I find her again. Woman on my new tattoo. Woman on my new tattoo. Woman on my new tattoo. Woo woo! And the crowd goes wild. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Still not to the end. James would like to hear some Hank. Bradley says, do you think songwriters have an extra gene that allows them to remember song lyrics? Good question. Hey, Trevor. Good evening to my Australian buddy. Bradley, let me think here. No, I don't think it's a gene. I think it's a flaw because we forget everything else but song lyrics and chords. Everything else when I learn a new song, something else gets pushed out. So yeah, that's my thought on it. But on the other hand, I do see lots of songwriters that keep their iPad right in front of them, looking at the words, and I've never understood that. Let's say you're playing the Bluebird Cafe. You're only going to do 4 songs, and you know that you're going to be playing the Bluebird Cafe for about 2 months in advance of when you actually play there. So I have a hard time believing one can't learn their 4 songs. I don't know why they need an iPad right in front of them. Kelly Bundy had that problem. 1 thought in and 1 thought out. Yes, good old Kelly Bundy. I loved that show when I was a young adult. It was a great show. All right, where was I? Say, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could come up with a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I go spider right over the hill. They got soda pop and the dancing's free. If you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good look, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Well, I'm free and I'm ready. Said we should go steady. So how's about spending all your time with me? Said no more looking. I know I've been tooken. So how's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my dead buck over the fence. Find me another 4, 5, or 10 cents. Keep it around till it's covered with age. I'm writing your name on every page. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I said, how's about cooking something up with me? How about There you go, Mr. Newell. Bradley says, speaking of the Bluebird, I'm hoping to score some seats for your July show. If I do, I will see you there. Thank you for the tunes this morning. You're more than welcome. Yeah, that'll be fun. Bluebird, July 5th. Karen Staley, Mark Allen Barnett, Daryl Wayne Dasher, and yours truly at the world famous Bluebird Cafe. Tickets will go on sale the Monday before July 5th, which is that is June 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, James. Trevor says, you usually remember things you are interested in. How do we remember all the words of songs from our age group? Yeah, it's true. What was I listening to? This was several months ago, actually. I was driving with Mark Levy, and we started talking about the Steve Miller Band, and so I pulled up Book of Dreams, and we were listening to that as we were driving, and I probably haven't listened to that album since I was maybe a freshman in college. I listened to it a lot in high school. I loved that album, but I haven't listened to it in 40 years. And I'll be damned if both Mark and we sang every word of every song on that album. And it was just hilarious to me that how music can just like really entrench itself into your cerebral cortex, because there's no reason for me to remember all those songs, but I do. And I forget what my wife said we were doing this weekend if I don't have it written down. So, and it's not that that's not important. There's just something about the way music, or I think for me it's music. I think everybody has some things that just really. No, I think music might be more of a universal one, because I know that if you're playing, like every now and then I'll play for people with Alzheimer's, and if you're playing old songs from their era, it's amazing how they respond to that, where they may be pretty non-responsive in other ways. So I don't know. That's kind of interesting to me. I got time for one more. What should my last song be? If I sat down and really thought of all the things that I ain't got, well, I'd have a lot to think about today. But they're pouring cold beer in this bar, and I'm sparking up a good cigar. So I guess life ain't been so hard, so why complain anyway? If I die before I wake and my last race is run, it's been a good ride, I'm satisfied. If all I do is all I've done, if all I do is all I've done. Da, 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 da. I've had more laughs than I've had tears. I've earned the lines from all these years. I've been knocked around, never hit the dirt. I still spend more money than I make, but I still work and they still pay. And brother, if you need it, I'll give till it hurts, for what it's worth. If I die before I wake and my last race is run, it's been a good ride, I'm satisfied. If all I do is all I've done, if all I do is all I've done. Da 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 da. I watched the sun come up in Hudson Bay, seen it set in Monterey. I've had the same best friend since 8th grade, and man, that's just cool. I've loved and lost and loved again. She's just as sweet as she was then, and after all these years, she still curls my toes. I thank God for those 2 kids we raised. They growed up and moved away, but I pray for them every day. And so it goes, I suppose. If I die before I wake and my last race is run, it's been a good ride, I'm satisfied. If all I do is all I've done, if all I do is all I've done, if all I do is all I've done. Well, there we go, kiddies. That puts an end to another Friday morning hanging out. I hope you guys have a good weekend. If you're coming to the Homestead Festival, please come over and say hi. And other than that, y'all be nice to each other, be nice to yourselves. Let's see here. I see a few more comments. Thank you, James. Sorry I was late. Have a good weekend. No worry. You were right where you were supposed to be, Trevor, and I'm glad you're here. All right, Bradley. We'll talk to you soon. Tim, how are you, buddy? Hello and goodbye, my friend. I'm signing out, but we'll see you all next time. I should be here next Friday, so we'll see you then.